Good afternoon. I'd like to update the community on the local actions the city is taking in recognition of the mayor's local disaster declaration. First, I'll just remind everybody this action makes this a criminal offense to hold a gathering of 250 people or more. So please be mindful that as we try to determine how spring break travel may have impacted our community, a measured step like this will serve to better monitor and respond to any concerns that may develop. The disaster declaration will be effective for the next 7 days, and in truth, I can promise you we'll have another round of that, so you're probably looking at least 14 days at a minimum. Future declaration renewals will be dependent upon conditions on the ground and will be made in consultation with our medical community. I want to reiterate that there are no confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Abilene, Taylor, or Jones County at this point in time, so there's no cause to panic. This is all actions we're taking out of an abundance of caution to make sure that our community remains healthy. So the following municipal services are changing. Effective March 18th through the end of April, all convention center events are closed. The convention center will resume normal operations on May 1st of 2020, and those patrons who have made deposits for their events will receive a refund for payments received to date. The Abilene Zoo is closed through the end of April, effective March 17th, that's tomorrow. The Abilene Zoo will resume normal operations on May 1st, and during this temporary closing, we'll continue to monitor the situation. If we can relax these restrictions by introducing limited hours of operation or limited access to zoo amenities, we will do that. The Abilene Public Library System hours of operation are restricted to 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday for all branches. They will be closed on Sunday. This is effective March 17th, again tomorrow. Through the end of April, normal operational hours will begin on May 1st. Again, depending on the conditions present, as this thing continues to evolve, additional library restrictions may be considered. The Senior Center will close effective March 18th, that's Wednesday, through the end of April. We'll resume operations normally on May 1st. During this temporary closure, seniors 60 and over may come to the Rose Senior Center during the hours of 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday for a drive-through meal. You'll be limited to 2 meals per car, and that will be strictly enforced. Recreation centers will also be closed effective March 18th. They will reopen again on May 1st. During this temporary closure, the city will offer daycare services for city employees and city first responders on a first-come, first-served basis. In the event additional capacity is available, the city will work with our United Way community partner to identify eligible families. Child care services will be limited to ages 6 to 13 years old, from hours of operation from 7:30 to 5:30. Folks, some of you may be wondering why just city personnel, and the answer is the firemen and the police officers and the firewomen that have to respond from a first responder standpoint have kids and school's out, so they have to wonder where they're going to put their children. Many of us are going to ask that question ourselves. We have the ability to do this. From a public health standpoint, I think it's the right idea and the right move to close our rec centers. I want to make sure that our first responders and our other city personnel are available to meet the community's expectations for service without having to worry about where their child will go. Park and recreation rentals for all buildings and parks are canceled effective immediately. We'll resume normal operations on the 1st of May. All cancellations will be fully refunded. Recreation leagues may be canceled. We're having discussions right now with the recreational league program administrators. We'll probably have an announcement for you tomorrow on that. Adaptive recreation is closed effective March 18th. Normal operations will resume May 1. Current adaptive recreation program participants may receive a drive-through meal from 11 to 1, Monday through Friday, at the Rose Senior Center, 2 meals per car strictly enforced. Splash pads in the Adventure Cove will remain closed the duration of this time. They won't even open up. Safety City will close effective immediately, remain closed to the end of May. All public tours of city facilities are canceled effective immediately. Proclamations, presentations, school-age children pledgers, awards, and recognitions at council meetings are all canceled until further notice. This is a fluid situation. And our goal in these restrictions and cancellations is to flatten the curve of infection so as not to overwhelm our medical systems in the event of an outbreak of COVID-19 in our community. Again, there are no current confirmed cases of COVID-19. Everything we are doing today is designed to help limit opportunities for community infection. There is no cause for panic. These are prudent and precautionary measures being taken by many communities across our country. And by inconveniencing ourselves a little bit now, we may avert a true health crisis in our community. Thank you.